All right, good morning, everybody. Welcome back to NeelyFX. My name is Michael Neely, and this is the channel where I talk about foreign exchange trading, and making money trading Forex, as well as other instruments. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get into the risk disclaimer screen because I live in the United States, and to my knowledge, this is required by law. This channel is for educational and entertainment purposes only and does not constitute trading or financial advice. I'm a professional broker, not a trader, trading my own capital. I do not solicit funds, manage client accounts, nor do I hold CFTC or NFA registration at this time. I have held NFA registration in the past. Forex trading is highly speculative with a high risk of losing some or all of your investment capital. Only trade with funds you can comfortably afford to lose. Now, the CFTC risk disclosure. Forex trading carries a high degree of risk and may not be suitable for all investors. The high degree of leverage can work against you as well as for you. Before you trade, consider your investment objectives, experience, and risk appetite. You could sustain a loss of some or all of your investment capital. So let's see what's going on today. So Saturdays now, I'm involved in a couple of fun little prop trading challenges. This is just to see how good I am, and also as a trader, and also see about becoming a proprietary trader while I'm trading funds for other companies. So let's take a look at these challenges and see how I'm doing. Well, first, let's look at the Great British Pound versus the dollar. Something is developing on this that I saw that I decided to hold the trade over the weekend. I typically don't hold trades over the weekend, but I'm starting to notice this little doohickey right here. Now, I'm hoping, and also I took a look at it yesterday, and it pulled right back off of 137, 135.75, pulled back pretty quickly. So we're starting to get some downward action. Again, the last candle of the day is going to be the last 4 hours of trading, and there's really light volume and not a whole lot going on. The ATR on this is really low too, has really dropped off too. So I got a lot lower volume on this instrument, but I am still in it, as indicated here. The trade is still active. I did not close out the trade over the weekend as I normally do, and nor did I close out over here. Whoops. No positions. There we go. I did not close it out over here either. Now these are, so I thought maybe we'd take a look. I noticed it was playing around this morning. I noticed some things on the proprietary platform, trader's platform. Well, the first one is Audacity Capital right here. And I am doing well on all sorts of different things right here. My consistency is still in progress, and my profit target is still in progress. Otherwise, I passed this one. Again, profit target meaning the 10% profit target of $1,500. I am down 88 at this point, so that's not gonna work. And then we'll get over here to this one, and this is my best trade is 420. It's a win of $424. My worst trade is still bigger than my best trade. That's not a good idea. That's not how you do things. So that was part of the learning experience, and then here are my trades on that, mainly with the dollar versus the yen, and the other one, the pound versus the yen. So this trade has not closed out yet, so it did not go into the other books. This one got me a little alarmed. This is with FXIFY. They're also out of London, and this is a $25,000 account, which is, again, this is demo money. This is not real money because it says demo right there. And over here on this one, it says demo right there too. So these are technically not live accounts, but they are. If you treat them like live accounts, then treat it like real money, then you'll do better than if you don't treat it like real money. But if you think that it's not real money and that you can just do whatever you want to with it, then you will lose. Promise. Either that or all the pressure will be taken off of you, and it'll become so easy that it's unbelievable. So here we go. My max loss right now is $735. So $99 of that is still in an active trade. So, but I'm at half of my max total loss limit. So that was something that I needed to take a look at. Was my max total loss has been $600 so far, and that's 6% of the account, and I've blown the challenge. So I try not to do that. I also have to Get a couple more trading days in there too, and then I'll be good on this one also. But need to watch my losses and get my get active on that again. Let's take a look at what's going on in the actual markets now that we've looked at what I do. Where did it go? There it is. Let's see. Let's go back to the euro versus the dollar. This is something else I've noticed too. Was it? I went to the monthly trends. Let's go to the weekly instead. On the bond markets, and this is also where you can get an idea of what's going on with the overall Forex disclaimer. So this is showing dollar weak. This is where all this dollar weakness is coming from. It's coming from the bond market. That's the 2-year bond yield, and it is declining in a sharp decline. It is broken out of the daily support trend line here for bonds. It looks like we're going to have to redraw it down, or even it may start even channeling down, running a channel. However, the European would. Well, it's also kind of bearish too. Okay, that one also. The yen is not so much. The yen is kind of perking up a little bit, so that's where all the yen strength is coming from. It's coming from the bond market. So bonds typically drive Forex, and that was a hard lesson for me in the summer of 2022. I lost about $3,000 doing that, and it was just over the course of the entire year. It was just relentless. So luckily, it was only $3,000. I've heard of other trader losses having a lot worse time of it, which is fine. It's better than me. So here's what we're looking at with the euro. And again, not much going on. Dollar versus the euro. It's still not hitting that 117. 117 is still a very strong barrier for it. Might get into some range trading here, but if I'm in front of the computer all day, I might be able to pull that off, but not when I'm trading the long view. I'm actually in this trade the wrong direction on the pound versus the dollar if I'm in it for the long view, unless it's turning right now, which is highly possible. We're getting that in just a second. Dollar versus the yen is right here, and again that is also trending down for the long term. Again, nothing in Forex goes in a straight line, but it does go. It does go. So got kind of a converging little wedge happening right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then it should tank after that. So we'll be looking for downward dollar versus the yen, pound versus the dollar. I'm calling a market top right there. I hope I'm right. Otherwise, we're looking at another converging wedge. 1, 2, 3, 4. You have to come up here one more time before it would drop. I think it's a 5 touch or something like that. If I go back to my technical analysis, but at any rate, I am looking at that trending lower, and hopefully that trend will continue so I get out of those trades profitably. We'll see on Sunday night. I will be active in the market Sunday night. Dollar versus the yen. Now this is just a mess. Again, this range right here is 150 pips. If you can get a handle on that, you can make a lot of money. However, if the range is 150 pips, that's big potential for some really big losses. It's where my biggest losses come from so far in Forex and the trading challenges, and I don't like losses. I like wins. So might be staying away from the GJ. Dollar versus the yen. Again, it's bouncing like the dollar versus the yen, like the pound versus the yen. So a lot of activity on that end. Probably looking at a Japanese rate increase soon, maybe, and that would completely do some weird things to the markets. The bond markets are certainly indicating that, especially if you go to the open up 30-year. Japanese 2-year bond right here. Go out to the monthly and make it make sense. That's the Japanese monthly 2-year bond. That's going up. You know, it's they're probably looking at a rate increase soon on the short end. Yeah, we'll see what the BOJ does. I don't make those decisions, but See what news is. It climbs on GDP beat, BOJ speculation. So hawkish BOJ signal. So yep, it looks like they may be raising rates soon. That's what all that was about the pound versus the yen, where I lost was my biggest loss so far in that challenge. Oh well, that's gonna wrap it today because I gotta go to work. You guys have a great one, and we'll come back and talk Forex a little bit later. If you like this, well, let's talk about gold real quick. That's the monthly on gold. Because something happened in 1979. I'm old enough to remember that. When gold tanked. Big time. Bigly. And I'm still looking for gold to break out of 3,200 and start its descent back into realism. However, the central banks aren't piling up on gold, so we may not see that. And also precious metals. Silver's still strong, $38 an ounce. So with that, if you like this video, then by all means like and subscribe, and I'll be back tomorrow. We'll redraw our our trend lines, and it's probably time to update those and see if we can make some sense of the Forex markets. So you guys have a great one, and I will talk with you later. Bye.